The Al Othaim family cancels its malls unit IPO, and Nomura forecasts recessions for major world economies. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Saudi Arabia's Al Othaim family has cancelled plans to sell a 30% stake of its malls business on the Saudi Stock Exchange. The Al Othaim family had delayed the IPO just as it was due to start an investor roadshow, saying it was rescheduling to select the best suitable window. While investor appetite for local listings is strong, a rally in regional equities faded over the past month as fears of recessions grip global markets. Saudi stocks are down more than 16% from May highs. Several major economies will enter recessions over the next 12 months. That's according to Nomura Holdings, which says tightening government policies and rising living costs will push the global economy into a synchronized growth slowdown. The brokerage expects the Eurozone, the UK, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and Canada to fall into recession along with the US. It says high inflation will likely persist as price pressures have spread beyond commodities to services, rentals, and salaries. In the US, Nomura forecasts a recession of 5 quarters starting from Q4 2022. JP Morgan says global oil prices might reach $380 a barrel if Russia enacts supply restrictions. In a note shared by a news agency, JP Morgan analysts say the most obvious and likely risk with a price cap is that Russia might choose not to participate and instead retaliate by reducing exports. They say it's likely that the Russian government could retaliate by cutting output as a way to inflict pain on the West. And they say the tightness of the global oil market is on Russia's side. Chinese developer Shimao Group says it failed to make payment on a $1 billion bond that matured on Sunday. It's one of the biggest such defaults so far this year in China's troubled property sector. China's real estate sector has been struggling since authorities cracked down on excessive debt and rampant consumer speculation in 2020, with giants such as Evergrande and Sunac scrambling to make payments and renegotiate with creditors. The crisis has sparked fears that the industry's struggles could spread to the wider economy. Jeff Bezos has criticized President Biden for calling on companies running gasoline stations to lower their prices. In a tweet, Biden said, "This is a time of war and global peril. Bring down the price you are charging at the pump to reflect the cost you're paying for the product, and do it now." Bezos replied, "Ouch, inflation is far too important a problem for the White House to keep making statements like this. It's either straight ahead misdirection or a deep misunderstanding of basic market dynamics." And Minions: The Rise of Gru is setting off fireworks at the 4th of July box office, projecting a $129.2 million opening over the 4-day holiday weekend. On a 3-day scale, the Despicable Me prequel looks to gross $109.4 million. That number would mark the highest domestic opening for an animated film since 2019's Frozen 2. Should the Minions sequel fulfill its current projections, the film will shatter the 4th of July weekend box office record. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.